Here's how to write a proper incident report. Whatever muscle it is to pull up your MDT, you go ahead and flex that muscle now to pull up your MDT report. When it comes to arresting anyone in city, we're always going to put our reports under incidents. When you select the incidents, a series of incidents on the left-hand side, and if you want to write a new incident, you're going to go ahead and click on the little plus sign next to Manage Incident on the right-hand side. Once you click on that, you'll see that it'll give you a basic format. Tell you the name, the charge at the top. Where it says undefined, we usually type in the date. For the summary, you want to put the summary of what happened, where it occurred, and how was everything done after the arrest. You want to be as detailed as possible since there is DOJ in city. Whether they have hostages, you put the name here or not. If you confiscated any items, you're going to list all the items here, and you're also going to place them in your evidence folder by taking a picture of them. You're going to put them in the evidence folder that's found in your Discord. We'll get to that later. On the right-hand side, it's going to list criminals involved. Whoever you are arresting, you're going to want to press that plus sign button and search for their name. Now, we're not going to work on an MDT in Scratch, but I'm going to show you a recent MDT that I worked on myself. Here we have an incident report on Darren Antonio Perez and Jordan Rivera. There's two people on this list. So if there's two people in this MDT report on the right-hand side, you're going to see both their names in the top right-hand corner on the criminals involved. Again, your summary has to be detailed as possible. There was no hostage, so we write none, and we list everything that we've confiscated that's illegal from them. And also, the fine is the total amount that they were both fined. It shows $27,000. That's because Jordan Rivera was fined $12,000 and Darren was fined $15,000. Sentences was 90 months, which means Jordan was sentenced to 40 months in prison. Darren was sentenced to 50, and you can see that here on the right-hand side. If you scroll down the middle, these little faded objects here is again images that you posted in your Discord of whatever evidence. So if we ever need to come back to it, it's in the MDT report. So you're going to go ahead in your Discord, you're going to go to where the image is, you're going to right click it, copy link, and you're going to click the plus sign to paste the URL here. So whenever we need to come back at a later time, we can simply click on the image and see what was posted. Now, how to tag charges on people. So when you go to criminals involved and you type in the person's name, right? In this case here, we're going to work with Darren Antonio Perez. When you type in the person's name, it's going to show up here. What you'll want to do now, you're going to right click right where it says guilty and processed. Underneath it, you're going to right click and you're going to see add charge pop up. When you see that, you're going to click on add charge and you're going to look for the charge that you want to add. Make sure you select the correct charge. And if it's a multiple, for example, aggravated assault, you can see it's listed 4 times. That's because he assaulted 4 officers. And then once you're done, you're going to flex your escape muscle to go back, and then you're going to have everything saved. That's pretty much how to do an MDT report. Now, you don't want to type the full report while the suspects are in the cell. What you'll want to do is you'll create and open up an MDT report. You'll type in their name. You'll go to criminals involved, you'll pull up their information, and you'll tag all their charges. And you look in the penal code that's found in the Discord. Then once you have that tallied up, you let them know that, hey, this is your fine, these are your charges. How do you plead? They plead guilty. All right, you give them the proper fine, the proper months, and you send them off. After you send them off, now you write the report. The report is done after they're sent off, so it does not waste too much time.